finally starting to get really hot here in New York. It's like almost 80 degrees today. We're still in spring, but oh my god, it's been cold. So I thought it was the perfect time to show you my sweat-proof, oil-proof, matte makeup routine. Get real, if you're oily, I'm not gonna try and tell you here that you're not gonna have like any oils coming through, because that's like, no, it's not gonna happen. But your makeup is gonna last so much longer and it's gonna look so beautiful. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And by the way, if you're new, welcome. My name is Jen, and let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to start with the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 replenishing prime and setting spray. So you may think like, yeah, setting spray is after makeup, but no, this is a 3-in-1. It helps with everything. It needs to hydrate the skin, and what I love about this, the most important, is that it's silicone free, alcohol free, and oil free. It's not gonna work for everybody, so just do your research. I'm gonna shake it, very important to shake it, and I'm just gonna put 2 pumps here, and I'm just gonna apply this to my skin all over, and I'm just patting that in. It does smell like coconut. It hydrates with coconut water. Put some down my neck as well, and as you see, it doesn't leave us looking oily or anything, and it dries fairly quickly. The step that we're going to do is scary, very scary, but it works. Okay, never tried it, try it at least once. Going to put powder before our foundation, not a lot. So the one I'm going to be using here is the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this is in Translucent Extra Coverage. I'm gonna dust it off, and it doesn't have to be this powder. Any translucent powder will do. We're just applying some of this. No color is added, so use like a compact one if that's what you have, as long as it's like translucent. We don't want to add too much. I like to put like in my brows too, because that area gets so oily, like around here, and the nose, forget about that. Make sure we put on our eyes as well. We're looking nice and matte. Now I'm gonna go and put some concealer. You can do your foundation first. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shade Tape Concealer. We're not gonna be putting a lot. It's summer, you don't want to look cakey. We don't ever want to look cakey. It's lightweight, but it's really gonna cover a lot. This is more on the full coverage side. And with my ring finger, I am gonna blend that in. Warmth of my finger is gonna really blend that into the skin. I'm gonna take the sponge, any sponge you have, and just like pat that in. See, a little goes a long way. That's why with this one, be careful if you don't want something so intense. This is for your full coverage look. Down to foundation. Here I actually have many that I love, but we're talking about something that's really gonna last, like that you don't have to worry, like that you have patches or some is rubbing off. Like, we're still gonna get oily, yes, but it's gonna last long. You're gonna have a full coverage look no matter how many times you blot or you're sweating. These two, I really don't know which one to pick here, but like this one is the first one I ever used, and like until this day, like I would never stop using this. Is that amazing? And it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup foundation. I use this one in Desert Beige. I have this one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. These are both oil free, they're both full coverage and amazing. I'm going to be using the All Nighter today, and I use this in the color 3.25, about a pump and a half. I like to take my sponge. You can take your time blending. It's not like it's gonna dry really quick. Your face doesn't feel like super drying with this one. And you can tell the difference when you apply this, like having that small amount of powder in, huge difference. Like you can really tell, like this is not going anywhere. You definitely want to like build this up, not put like a huge gulp. Don't want to look cakey. Very sensitive skin, and this has never broken me out. I just really like to work the foundation really well around this area because it tends to be hard to blend. I usually put SPF before I even apply my foundation, but for this we're gonna try like to keep it as matte as possible. This one is from Tarte, and it has SPF 30. It's a mineral powder sunscreen, and I love it so much. It's great to like keep reapplying SPF, and it's just a powder, so it's not gonna add any shine whatsoever. It looks like this. Always have to use SPF, always, if I'm gonna be outside. give me a white cast whatsoever. I do wish that maybe it was SPF 50 just because I'm so fair and it's so easy for me to burn. It's gonna give you extra protection and is gonna keep you nice and matte. Do these brows, and we really need these brows to stay in place too, not just like foundation. Everything has to stay in place. To use a pomade, this is my go-to pomade from Anastasia and I use it in the color Blonde. Really swear by this stuff. Alright, moving on to the face. Now we're going to use a matte, long-lasting bronzer, and Fit Cosmetics, and it's the Hoola bronzer. This one comes in a set, but they sell the Hoola bronzer on its own, even the travel size. You might think like, wow, that looks dark, but it's really not. So I just use this like to contour. As you see, it's not harsh whatsoever. You can intensify it as you like. Basically like going like in a 3 shape. And then uniting it together like that. These have to be like one of the most long-lasting blushes. Is matte. They have several. Some have like shimmer, glow, but this one is matte and it's in the color Party and is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. Such a beautiful color here. Tap, and just gonna apply that. And I'm just putting like, I'm just trying to build it up so you're able to see it. And I always put some on my nose, not necessary, but it's just what I do. So we have to prime the eyelids, and I love using this one from Urban Decay, the primer potion. This is the anti-aging one, and this is a must for me. Let's blend that. This really helps because most of us also have oily eyelids. I know I do. Eyeshadow just look more vibrant and also not fade away. I'm using this little Too Faced chocolate chip palette. It's completely matte if you're looking for something completely matte. I love that it has like all over the lid shade. It has your transition shade and then some colors here like a burgundy. It's like super natural, like an everyday palette here. For all over the lid. This shade here as a transition shade. Put it here like this. I have many different looks on my channel if you want to see any of my tutorials. Some that are really much more colorful with this nice pink shade. I'm gonna take my finger and apply that and a bit there. And for eyeliner, I use one from Maybelline. I bought it so much. I'm actually gonna do a video showing you all my favorite liquid eyeliners. I've used it in summer, spring, summer, fall, and it doesn't budge. Maybelline Fine Stylist liquid liner. Not the best at eyeliner, but I am trying to get better every single day. What I like about this eyeliner is that if you get some like on your eyelashes, you can go ahead and like wipe it and it comes off. There's some that like dry out right away and there's no way to like clean it. Moving on to mascara, I am going to be using a waterproof one. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. If you want a drugstore, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I just love it because it gives me length, volume, everything, and it holds my curl. Lips, it's your choice to put lipstick or not, but I'm gonna be using this Sun Bomb Broad Spectrum SPF 50 with aloe vera and vitamin E. Love this. You don't want crusty lips, and it's important to put SPF on your lips. So I love this one. This is in Mango. Not too shiny. It feels nice. Not too greasy. Before we apply this wonderful finishing spray, setting spray to lock all of this in. Like, I am sweating right now, and you see, like, I don't look oily, I don't look greasy, I don't look sweaty, and it is hot. I have the filming light on me, and just look at that. Game changer. Your pores, you're gonna love it. You could either leave it like this, but I am gonna put some lashes. My favorite, by the way. I'm obsessed with these. The Eylure Luxe Silk Marquise. While this lash is drying, I almost forgot, I am gonna be applying Unique Bottom Lash Mascara to the bottom lashes. I think it makes a huge difference, and the reason I always pick this one is because I already know after using it forever that it's not going to smudge or transfer, and it gives me nice length. Love it. Makes your eyes look so beautiful. Them so much, but of course can totally skip this step. Just want to make sure that that glue is dried completely. I'm gonna be using the Scandinavia. This is just one that I love, but there's many. But I love this one because it's a fine mist, it's oil free and paraben free. I think it's so important for your finishing spray or your setting spray to be oil free. It really is an important step. If you're gonna travel, like I had this one from before, so I like to just pour some in here, and this is how I like to apply it. See, we just wet the whole face and nothing has moved. Not the eyeliner, not anything. And we're not looking shiny at all. This is not going to add any shine. And go with your powder and just lightly, this brush is so light. It's going to interfere with your brush or your bronzer that you just applied. So easy, just look at that. If you want to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the little notification bell. That way you will be the first to get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!